What are we doing? Just normal. 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 That wasn't normal. That was like RBF. Was that normal? Your fingers. You like your fingers? Yeah. Oh, it's very weird. Oh! We're on the camera. Axel. Axel. Practice for the PWBA Rock and Roll Open. We've already bowled 6 games of qualifying, 6 more to go. Rock and Roll Open right now. Making a ball change. Phase 2 makes me want to open up too much and I don't want to cover that many boards, so we're going to something that doesn't flare as much. IQ top. Don't throw it that far right. We are leaving some bowling balls that we don't need and getting a water provided by our lovely hosts. It's me, look. So I changed to the Equinox because it was a bit of a gut feeling. I felt like the IQ tour was too weak when I missed right. So when I 210'd, I feel like that shouldn't 210. So I needed something stronger, but I also felt like I needed something flatter. So that's why I went to the Equinox. But it's still almost, for me, it's too strong. But if I throw it fast enough, then it stays on line. So those first couple of shots in the 10th, they were a bit firmer, so it stayed on line a lot better. And then I threw the fill shot with the ultimate wrecker and surprisingly looked very good. So I have yet to decide what I'm going to start this game with. This is just for you. It was not very good. So maybe we picked the wrong one to start with. Glad you got that one, Curtis.
IQAIs are already back into play. Ion Pros are currently in play. My fear with the EX that you just threw is that because of how clean the cover is, it's just going to sit on the oil if we try to get in, kind of like how that one did. There's some IQ Tours in play. It's that mid-range. Like, do you have an attention star?
Mm-hmm.
No. Do you have an Equinox?
Yeah, I threw it the end of last game.
Yep.
And the beginning of this game and I 2-4-10.
Okay.
But it's quite shiny.
Sure. What do you have anything else asymmetric besides an Equinox that's like somewhat kind of shiny clean? That's not.
Physics, blackout, dark codes.
That'd be too
but they're very like strong.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't have Ion Pro.
Sure.
I mean, I started on fresh with the up one, but it made me feel like I wanted to throw it away from me,
Okay.
and I wasn't trying to throw it away from me, right? I was trying to keep it more in front of me, and then when I tried to be more in front of me, it's too much. So I think I have to figure out like also where I'm trying to be on the lane, right? Like it's that combination of am I trying to throw it to 12, am I trying to throw it to 10?
Yeah.
And then what am I doing it with? Because right now, every time I miss right, it's some form of 2-8-10 combination.
So I think where this pair, just from what I've noticed over the past 5 days, we're outlier in the way it changed that lane. It's just both lanes are just fun now, which makes me think that both just focus on somebody else's thing.
Okay, so I'm just going to throw IQ Tour and figure it out.
I think ideally you want to be at like 18, 19 at the arrows and like 8, 9 down lane.
Make that one. Can't make the easy ones.
It's gonna like burn up a little bit.
I feel like the IQ doesn't flare enough. Like it feels too weak.
Phase 2.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to. That's what I did earlier this morning when the IQ was too
The pin up or pin
weak, pin down. Because the pin down ones are surfaces up, higher top weight, like it ends up being a bit cleaner than the
Try one of each.
up one.
If you can.
Yeah.
Get like, or if you just want to throw like Q one more time and then draw the fill, so you don't discount. It's up to you.
I don't think that IQ is strong. Okay, wondered if you saw anything. Well, that game's over. That was not very good well, in all fairness, like ball motion wise, I thought it was okay when I changed to the wrecker, and then after the 810 it just kind of went downhill from there. I obviously missed spares, so it's my own fault. You easily change a 160 into at least a 190 if you make those. But we're going to start fresh. We are going to continue how we finished with the phase 2.
Okay, you're fine. Have you been throwing phase 2 or did you just go to it?
I threw it for the first 2 shots at the 10th frame and I got a double.
Is that the pin down one?
Yes.
Okay, 22 to like 12.
That's exactly my line actually.
Gonna work on the second turns.
We need to work on more than just that. Those are a product of the first try. Got one. So very good pair. Like, there's pair in the building. Although I think this was the pair that Jordan and Daria shot 300 on. I couldn't quite manage that, but
That's cool.
yeah.
11 out of
Like
12.
literally half the amount of frames it took me to get the same score. Actually, I might have even shot 150. I don't know, either 150 or 160, so 5.5. Is that good? Yeah, thanks. Like, how did it take me 12 frames to
Okay,
shoot
so next
160?
game, you're going to be this game.
Okay, can.
I have an extension. I thought that's a magician.
Woof, woof.
Abracadabrador.
Yeah. I hope everyone on YouTube enjoys Diana's dad jokes.
They are laughing at it.
I hope they're laughing because I'm not.
You have no sense of humor.
Not that bad, no. We improved our score by nearly 100 pins, so I think my look was a little bit better. Halfway through, we are not feeling very great, clearly because of game 2. Very bad. I'm trying to have all of these positive thoughts, but I have had a lot of negative thoughts. But at the same time, I think it's really important that, I shot 160, but I also followed it with 250, right? So it shows that it is possible to bounce back, and those one bad games, they don't really hurt you, right? They do, but they don't define you, okay? So we're gonna keep going. There's a lot of pins out there. Obviously the scores are high, which makes it hard to catch up on pins, but it also shows that it's possible to shoot big games. So we're gonna keep trying. We had a decent 217 game, one split. Obviously without the split, it would have been nice. But I got it right and it was a little slow. It's pretty important for me to keep my speed up to help it stay online. I'm trying to get it to 12 down lane, and right now if I miss right and I'm slow, it hooks too much, which is why I got 5. So we're gonna keep fighting. I think it's time for food now. Food fixes everything. I lost it, Annalie found it for me.
I think to be safe on this pair to start, I think we should make them 1 and 1. Just that. It's just this pair for the whole tournament. It's been super early, and you either got to get left and kind of do what she's doing, or get over the heads. And I think you're just getting a little further in on it.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, because I'm not that deep anyway, so I can easily move.
Perfect.
And I've been like chasing it a little bit, so yeah.
Okay. Are you still throwing that pin down, please, too?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
We are going into the last game. I think everybody shot 250 in game 5, so we're going to have to try and do it again in game 6. Focus on what I can control, make good shots, and we'll see what happens. That was nice. This is my not so lovely score sheet. We have to track our bowling balls that we used, so we filled out all of the boxes because we used lots of bowling balls. And now we go hand it into the tournament office, and then we go cry about our bowling today. Thanks for watching.